Minnesota residents who experience flood and other storm damage can now apply in person at FEMA's Disaster Recovery Center in Mankato. FEMA opened the new center at the Blue Earth County Justice Center today. Survivors can visit that location 7 days a week between 7:30 in the morning and 6:30 at night. The state and U.S. Small Business Administration will also be there to help survivors apply for federal disaster assistance, upload documents, answer any questions, and talk in person.
Anybody who suffered damage for the storms from June 16 through July 4 can come and apply for assistance.
FEMA will help with accessing other types of help that may be available and learn ways to make the property more disaster resistant. Stritter says that the save receipts of damage that you may already have covered, and if you work with your insurance but feel it didn't cover all the costs, you can still apply.
It's important for people to document any losses that they have. If they have pictures, to bring pictures.
The Disaster Recovery Center will be open as long as it's needed. The application deadline is September 27th. Stritter says the assistance in the languages other than English, including American Sign Language and translated materials, are also available at those centers. You can visit our website, KEYC.com, for more details.